What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, KI fans? It's your favorite people back again, LKNT and Zero Syndicate. What is going on, everybody? What is good, Zero?
Not too much, man. I'm glad to be here. Great way to start the weekend, of course. Hitting that hot fire that is Killer Instinct. And of course, right at the top spot to be doing it, Low Kick Esports, home of the Chicago crew and those great Chicago KI players. It's great to be here. Thank you so much for having me again, of course.
We love to have you here. And unfortunately, in, I don't want to say typical fashion, we are running into some issues with round one. Not launching as we had hoped because having a couple DQs here and there, but we're going to keep you company as we figure this out.
Yeah, of course, leave it to KI players to be a little late to the game here in an online bracket that they sign up for. But don't worry, we still have plenty of solid players out here. Some returning faces that are definitely going to make the matches very interesting. It's good to see Eriki back in the bracket. I don't think we saw Eriki last time we were running KI because either they got DQ'd or I don't think it showed up at all.
Hey, let me just pull the receipts on that, and I can do that because I've actually moved since last streaming. So I have the fancy pants internet, so I don't have to worry about dropping frames while I navigate the webs.
There you go. No, yeah, there's a lot of returning faces. Of course, Apex showing up as well. The Chronicle, unfortunately, DQ'd out of that one, which is a shame.
Yeah, Chronicle was in a second tournament, so he decided to just DQ himself as to not hold up our bracket. See, so we did have Eriki in last bracket. Apex was our runner-up. Wheels deciding to opt out this week. He said he had some things to take care of today, but he'll try and catch the next one if possible. So sad to see him go. But we still have Ray X-Man, Puppy Swarm is in it again, Gunpaw is in it again. See, Inter? Yes, Inter is in it. INT3R, I hope it's Inter.
You're probably Inter, you know, that late speak, killing it out here. You know what that just means? We'll get through plenty of games. Of course, this weekend we have 3 games going on. Of course, KI, which is right here now, Street Fighter 5 going on as well, and Mortal Kombat 11.
Street Fighter is on Seth Mitchell's stream, and KI is always on Free Hectic. Free Hectic always holding down the MK bracket.
Absolutely.
Oh, and we already run into the beauty of it. I have to remake the lobby.
I think we're going to be running a Steam match.
Yeah. So we got Gunpaw.
All right.
So let me just take a picture for Gunpaw right here.
All right, so I guess Gunpaw v Eriki then is going to be the first match of the day, folks.
Create that lobby, hit the spectate.
Which means we're going to get some Mira gameplay out of
Zero
Eriki.
Syndicate and Eriki. Go and update my scorecard for this one. So we got Eriki. Now we just need Gunpaw. There is Gunpaw. That means we are set.
Yeah, there we go. Getting right into it, of course. Gunpaw playing on that Steam platform, which is a great platform to play on. Just you know, some hoops you got to jump through to connect, of course. But I'm always appreciative of the cross-platform play. It was definitely cool. So it looks like if the character pictures are anything to go by, we're going to see Gunpaw playing some Aghanos, and of course Eriki is still sticking with Mira. This will be an interesting matchup because, of course, Mira has those multi-hitting normals, which will definitely blow through some of the armor. At round start, that's going to be 2 hits right off the get. I mean, honestly, actually, heavy attack is going to be pretty solid too right at the opener. So it's definitely in Eriki's court at round start. Aghanos is going to be a little bit slow with those chunks on there. And of course, heavy attacks, ignoring the armor that Aghanos has in general. So we'll see how this turns out here. Like, we're talking set play out of Mira. Aghanos doesn't have too many answers. It has one really solid reversal, but requires Shadow Meter to do it. Which coincidentally also with that, which I'm talking about Shadow Ruin, will capture out of the air too. Like, it's basically just Sonic spin cycle, just keep spinning until the opponent lands, and that's going to create problems for Mira. Of course, Mira will think about misting out of that situation, so we'll see how that match turns out. There's the bats to start up, multi-hitting, of course, into the throw.
One of the beautiful things I want to point out with what you said of busting the armor, aside from heavy punches, I forgot which command normal it is, but it's the 6 or 7 hits. That is going to be one of the best ways that Mira can bust armor so that he's never chunking up.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to see those bats. Of course, that's 3 hits right off the get. Making sure that we do a lot of these command throws to get the silver health back is going to be important. Nice throw call out here. No setup off of chunks either. Interesting. No Oki option at all. Just going for it.
He tried.
Instinct.
Eric tried to do the miss, but the nice little flick, the light punch right out the air.
Ooh, yep. Throws the club. The armor won't do you much good because you jumped out of the air. That fireball is going to take you down too.
I think the only way out of that was the shadow roll. I believe that's projectile invulnerable.
Yes, that's true. Or shadow, the punch would have been projectile invulnerable.
Oh, you're right.
Yep. Oh, goes for a counter. Not sure about that one. There's so much gray health on your field there. And yep, big stomp. Going to go through it. You chunked up just in time for that one there. No chunks.
I want to point out that Gunpaw did the Chicago punish through the counter breaker attempt.
It's true. I mean, hey, it counts, right? Guaranteed damage. Here we go. Spin cycle. But unfortunately, you're going to get bought by those bats. And of course, the missed option kept Eriki safe here. So much damage already. And that's going to do it. Eriki taking the first game in a pretty dominating fashion here over Gunpaw.
Everything you said before this match happened essentially happened. I want to point that out. You said everything about murdering the chunks, the big damage, just good buttons from Mira, missing out to be safe. Just everything you said came true.
I think the problem here is going to be Gunpaw has to really set up Oki and like think about the wake up options that Eriki is going to have. Of course, wake up miss is going to be a solid option considering like, well, that's going to remove any slow rock that Gunpaw might throw out, but sacrificing a chunk at that time. If he chunks up, he sacrifices setting up and forcing an option out of Eriki. The best option for Gunpaw is to force Eriki to block or force him to miss. Because if he forces him to miss, then he can make that approach. But you have to have armor. You have to be ahead of the game in order to make a move on Mira in this matchup.
I also think it'll be extremely beneficial if Gunpaw can set up the walls for Aghanos, because that will be able to help contain Eriki's air movement, have less space to throw out projectiles in a safe manner.
Yep. But then again, too, that's the risk you're taking, right? Because you're going to sacrifice armor doing so. Nice blocks here. And, oh, I would have thought it maybe a back throw so you could get that wall set up like you were talking about there. All right, another throw here. No armor gone yet. Watch out for that command throw. Yeah, got to be paying attention. That should be at the forefront of your mind. When there's so much gray health on the field, you know that Mira has to get it back. And you have to try to force there. Ooh, really good throw here. No setup again, though. No rock being blown up. No rebuilding of your armor. Tough situation here.
Eriki is running all over this. Gunpaw can't get any real hits in. All his damage is from throws or stray hits, not really from combos. And because the KV meter was so low, Eriki is allowing himself to get all the silver HP back, ending it with the silver bite, I'm sorry, the shadow bite to get all the silver HP back.
Yep, exactly. And it's a good call here. Ooh, I don't know about that one. That's what they were going for here with Gunpaw. Nice. Opting to back off here, make the approach, because that bat is just ginormous. You're going to see it cover most of the screen. Good. Another reload here. All right. Oh, nothing off of it yet. No combo confirmed.
At the start of it, but didn't do a proper input to keep it going.
Yep. Ooh, another throw.
There's an overhead.
Nice overhead there. Yep, there we go.
12 frame, I think it is. It's something disgusting, completely unreactable.
Like but, I mean, that's what we were talking about here anyways, is that we have to do something, force the wake-up option here. You can't let Eriki just sit there, block, or, like, wake up and do something for free.
Another Chicago punish coming out of Gunpaw.
All right, nice. I like the flick option there because, yep, right there, exactly. I was just about to say, the moment that Eriki gets out of the mist, get flicked out of there. Look how much gray health here. Perfect here.
Oh, this is going to be big. Yes, ooh, through the wall.
You could have reloaded one more. You could have gotten another wall up. Yeah, good shadow counter here. You had no chunks for it. Oh, early
gas breaks on lights. Hello?
Gotta be careful. Oh, the command throw. That's going to be a tough break for you here. You have to really be careful. Nope. Yep, good punish. All right, wall set up here. Has to block. Not your turn yet. Big bat overhead. One more hit will do it here.
And
Nice
just gonna
throw.
chuck the bat at him.
Calling out the bats being sent.
A reverse
as
bat,
projectile.
could you say? 0.
What? A reversal what?
Throw the bat at the bat. Ha ha
Haha!
ha.
Your
Ha
small bats are no match for my giant bat.
ha. Ha. I'm not gonna make any jokes like that anymore. I gotta do at least one. It just somehow always pops up when I start commentating. Just some stupid situation. I think of a dumb pun. I hate puns. Puns are the lowest form of comedy. Don't at me. I swear I will not pay attention to you.
That's rude because that's half of my gimmick.
You know, I have a friend who tries to beat puns into me, and I tell her stop every single time.
Okay.
I think it gets to me. Because anytime I tell her a stupid pun, she gets a giant grin on her face, and I hate myself after I say it.
Well, I tell you what's not getting Ericy is this slight comeback here from Gumpaw, right? The mental lead here is coming at Ericy's court. Gumpaw got out of there by the skin of their teeth, and a couple bad interactions in Ericy's field. So, of course, Ericy shaking it off. We're going to see Gumpaw having to, be caught on the back foot and play really defensively here.
Actually,
which you kind of have to in this matchup.
Not really, because I want to say that Ericy killed himself in the last game. When he activated his instinct in the double red life bar, he was doing all this fancy air movement with the dashes, spending HP on the bats, and Gumpaw was just standing there.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like, Ericy spent more time to just kind of be like disrespecting Gumpaw. Did not respect any of the options that Gumpaw had because Gumpaw wasn't presenting anything. Nice instant overhead there with the mist. We see Ericy just kind of making an approach because Gumpaw ends up overcommitting or just doesn't commit at all and doesn't know how to react to the moves that are coming out from Ericy. Ericy's getting away with free throws, like free command grabs that Gumpaw could be jumping out of. All right, and wasting the instinct, of course. And again, no armor. It's fair game for Ericy. It's just free real estate to just do whatever they want to set up this game plan. Good block on the instant overhead, IED there.
As you mentioned, he's doing everything he can to bust through all that armor, and because Gumpaw isn't getting a starter of his own, he can't get hard knockdowns to build up chunks or even do the chunk ender. So right now, he's just suffering well, and amazing awareness by Ericy to miss through the Shadow Punch.
Yep, another one there. No jumping out of the command grab, not being ready for it.
Gumpaw does have a second instinct loaded, ready to go. He's going to have to activate it soon unless he's going to get Shadow back confirmed into a one-touch Ultra confirm, putting Ericy up 2-1.
So, of course, Ericy, like I said, is free to kind of do whatever they want in this game plan. They don't have to worry about any sort of reaction from Gumpaw because Gumpaw isn't setting up. Easier said than done, of course. It's not an easy matchup for Algonos by any means. But we saw in the previous games that there were setup opportunities, and Gumpaw just did not take any of them. Just let the opponent get up, which is something you don't want to do with a character that's kind of slow to start. It is definitely like a snowball effect with Algonos. Definitely no pun intended, but it is a snowball effect. The more you build up, the more of a problem it becomes for Mira. Like you said earlier, build up walls, close that gap. Especially like in the situation where he was in the corner and caught him with a throw, do a back throw, put a wall behind you. Mira's going nowhere. I don't care where she miss. You're going to be light punching her out of the sky, recapturing her with a shadow propeller. You have options.
One of the biggest things is that she's not safe coming out of mist. So the flick, if you can time it, is one of the best anti-airs you have because it's going to knock her at your feet. That's your time to do shenanigans. Like I said earlier, Algonos has the fastest overhead in the game. I want to say it's actually 12 frames. It's completely unreactable. And if he does the one touch, he can do, I don't know the names of these moves, but the shadow move where he brings all the chunks in the sky as it rains down, there's no breaking that. It's a 45% combo with 0 break options.
Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't block there. Was saved by the armor only. Nice tech on the throw, but there's the heavy hit to break through the armor here. Not going to remove a chunk, though, so at least that's in Gumpaw's favor here. Has to... Oh, wow. The complete disrespect to the bats. Doesn't matter that multi-hitting normal, just taking away 2 chunks immediately, and now Gumpaw is in a bad situation here. Has to block. Oh, man. Opened up. Thought a throw was coming, but that is not the case here. Oof. Quick 35% here from Ericy.
Yeah, Ericy's in total control. Missed through the instinct, but he gets command grab for his troubles. I like that option from Gunpaw. He puts up a wall. I still think this is okay for him, even though he's got his back to the wall. Eriki is trying really hard to pressure him, so if he can get a single reverse throw...
Oh, that was a good attempt. I like the attempt there because if a bat were being set up, then of course he was going to get it and rock right through it. Unfortunately, though, all that health is coming back. You smell that blood in the water, right? And you had to try to get it.
This is death.
Yes,
that's a level 4 ender. Yeah. Mira is, I think, the 3rd hardest hitting character in the game. I think, because Tusk is number 1 for sure. I think Mira might be 2nd and then Aghanos. I don't quite remember, but...
Don't forget General Rom.
Okay. Rom is kind of cheating because he's got to have instinct to do that kind of damage. He doesn't do that raw like Tusk and Mira do.
Yes, he does.
He needs instinct.
He does. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Oh, you got to mess with that damage over time.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. I was thinking only in percentages, but that DOT is pretty disgusting, I have to admit.
He could pop about 65% with 1 bar.
Remind me, the regular Krill moves, like his DP and the rushdown command grab, do the Krill stay on the opponent infinitely until he gets hit, or is it the shadow only?
They stay on until he gets hit or over a certain amount of time. Which I think is like... It's about the same time as Flames. I'm not 100% sure on that one. That one I'd need to double check. But regardless, that was quite a set. Uphill battle for Aghanos, of course, is not an easy game to play through. It's just Mira is a tough character for that for Aghanos.
Aghanos may be top tier, but that doesn't mean he's got a cakewalk in every single matchup he's got.
Oh, I don't know about top tier.
Oh, he's definitely top 5.
You kids and your tier lists are out of this world. I tell you what, I wish I had this imagination.
all right. So give me your top 5, Mr. I'm so right and older than NT.
No, I mean, it's so different now, right? Because I'm seeing a lot of these tier lists come out. I'm not necessarily saying you're wrong. I just don't think that Aghanos would be up in the top 5. Like that's just. You guys probably know something that I don't, but I'm not seeing Aghanos come out of there. Because, of course, it used to be close towards the end of Season 3. We had Jago, Fulgor, Arya, Rash. What did I say? That was 4 of them? Jago, Fulgor, Arya, Rash. And then Eagle was kind of up there at the time. That's kind of where I left off.
I do believe Arya is still considered the definitive top.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that has
Arya's
changed
really
since Arya released, I think. I know Gargos was up there for a while, and I still think he kind of deserves to be. Something that surprised me was everyone's positioning for Idol. I always thought Idol was a disgustingly good character, but as I'm learning from some top players, they don't think he's very good. They do say he's got the best instinct in the game. That's no contest. But as a character outside of instinct, not much.
Let's see. That will be interesting to see. Yeah, it's always interesting to see how the tier lists currently roll out. But yeah, speaking of top tier characters, we got Aphex on the board right now. Playing some Rash up against Riptor. Linter's Riptor.
I haven't seen Riptor in a while. I feel like most people have abandoned her. And she's not a bad character by any means.
No, not at all. There are very few. I guess one of her weaknesses, probably her biggest weakness, is it's easy to tell what breaks to go for when she's in autos. And of course, multi-hitting normals is another weakness that she has as well.
Honestly, just general good defense is her weakness. Because she's reliant on left-right mix-ups and just general pressure with buttons that annoy you.
Oh, nice.
So like Flame Carpet, for example, or that jump, I don't even know what button that is, but the triple flame breath down. You can obviously counter it, but do you have the skills to do it?
Yes. Shadow. Hurley lockout. Oh, another lockout too. That's not good here. That's going to wrap up that life bar there. Yeah, no, Riptor is definitely like if an overwhelming kind of character. It has one of the better grab ranges in the game too. All right, here we go.
Gonna
Nice shadow
spend
headbutt
both
here.
bars of cash.
I don't know about the instinct there. It's a good start. Let's try it out here. Yeah, take the chip damage, of course. Let's see where we go from here. Nice jab.
So gonna get counter
you know
hit
what?
with the
Honestly, a really solid instinct now that I think about it. Because you're at the beginning of your life bar. Of course, the moment it's done, you're already on your way to another instinct. Oof.
Because
Yeah,
it's
you gotta
about
hope that you survive.
55 or 60% before you get instinct. So you're well, Inter's now gonna get it.
Excuse me? What was that? Did you wicked tongue the other way? Yeah, you did. Okay. All right.
It's Rash. I don't question Rash anymore.
I freaked out. The car just crashed and he zipped to the other side. So wait a minute. Nice counter breaker here to wrap up the round. Aphex taking the first game.
Aphex, our runner-up from the last bracket. No surprise seeing him do so well.
Absolutely here.
As much as I despise Rash, I have to at least put some respect on Aphex and his.
Yeah, definitely. Aphex has been doing a lot of work with this character. Definitely really leveled up so much over the years. Really made a name for himself in this game. So I'd like to continue to see what type of work he can do.
I don't want to bring up
that Tekken. You know, he's been trying to do that.
Oh, Tekken. Oh man, that was my game for a while, and it's hard. But I don't want to bring up bad memories, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I really wish we could have seen Combo Breaker this year because of the talent that is within KI. I think we talked about this the last time, and that there's like 16 to maybe 20 people that could all be clamoring for top 8, and it's just gonna be a bloodbath until we get to top 8.
We're so far along in the life of this game that every single pool is literally a death pool. Like there's killers and you're not going to get away from any bracket.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Yeah, here we go. The opener starts. Good blocks here from Inter. Early lockout going to just pile on the damage here. Tries to go for a wall splat.
I don't like that he didn't optimize his KV meter.
Ooh, that's so tough, especially off a tongue at that close range too. Yikes. Nice throw back into the corner here. Opts for an overhead. Nice shadow from Inter. He's putting on the damage again.
A nice little 23%. Aphex still not in instinct range. Not enough meter to do a shadow counter on the shadow ram. Puts down the flame carpet.
Oh boy, ducking. The button came out there.
Oh, he got gypped.
Yeah, nah, it was early. I mean, he hit the lockout late. It's always those weird timings. You got it though. You had to read Apex. I'm so sorry. Don't let this ruin you.
Not quite dead yet. One more mix for either character.
A big hand of no.
And Aphex being aware that Inter did not have instinct, so he ended his combo early because you still do gain instinct meter even though you're not losing any life.
Yep. Ooh, we're styling. Of course, only one touch away from the red. Nice reset. The good old classic American reset out there. Aphex putting on a show. The car is going to stop the shadow. Wow, into the flames?
Shadow.
I don't think so. Boot off of him.
Inter is in danger.
Yes.
Any straight hit will do it, but he's going to find a hit of his own. Ended early to try and keep as much of the instinct because this will be his last instinct of the game. Gets the overhead, confirming in the shadow. Counter breaker coming out from Inter. This is going to be big, big damage. Level 4 Ender doing a nice 43%.
No meter yet for... Oh, what a really nice backdash here from Aphex. That's going to do it here. The 1-2s into the Ultra. 2 games up over Inter. Inter kind of warmed up here by the looks of it, huh?
I'd say he got to about the same range with Aphex's life bar in the first game, but he's looking solid. That counter break was definitely a big call out. It led to big damage, but he just needs to tighten up his defense a little bit to keep in check with Aphex. And by no means is that an easy task. Like, I could say that all day long behind the commentary desk, but if I was fighting Aphex, he'd probably be doing perfects on me.
Oh dear.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
it's definitely it's an interesting matchup. You know, I don't really think of Riptor too often. There's so few of you Riptor players left. We have Ovis, we have Keith, and well, now we have Inter.
So this could be our last game for Inter in this winner's round 2, setting him down into the losers bracket.
Yeah, who's out here to stop Aphex? Eric E is on the way. Of course, we have Trevward and Ray X-Men sitting in the works.
We don't have wheels in the bracket, but we got wheels in the chat, so the defender of last bracket isn't here to stop Aphex this time.
You know what really happened? He got this new computer, and he'd rather play Fortnite with
Fortnite.
His, you know, yeah, with the fellow gamers out there. So what's up, guys? Like, comment, subscribe as I roll on over.
So here we go. Inter going with the shadow attack in the corner, getting Aphex down to about 10% left. He's got a big life lead right now, but Aphex is going to pop that instinct, go with the shadow ram, get some shenanigans, recap him with the car, cash it out. Big damage, 43%.
I was just thinking to myself, man, that's really stylish, but I doubt that's optimal. And then I saw the damage, like, well, I'm wrong. Rash is so fun. Just like so creative, like to be able to do stuff like that and still like really count for something. It's great.
Interesting GameStop trade. Unfortunately, not in Aphex's favor. He got about $1.50 for that trade. But he's coming back, trying to get more store credit.
Yeah. He's got that pro membership, locked and loaded. Oh, try to avoid the headbutt there. That's interesting. Nice wall splat. Look at this. Aphex is just chilling.
I like that Inter didn't fall for that counter breaker. I feel like he's getting a little bit more patient on his breaks because he was being pretty predictable. He tries to break the second or third hit, and Aphex is definitely picking up on that.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, wow. No anti-air from Inter here, paying the price. Oh, man. I'm not sure that was the input they were looking for there. Oh,
the left to right mix-up and the counter breaker. That will seal the deal.
Yeah, of course, had to at that point. There was no choice. Otherwise, Inter was going to die. And, of course, a 3-0 from Aphex over Inter here. And we broke the game. I can't believe it. Aphex broke the game.
Does that mean I have to DQ him now?
Yeah, you got to DQ him. There's no excuse.
Well, you know what they say, rules are rules.
Yeah, rules are rules, man. You signed up for them. I'm sure you read the rules, so I'm sure that
I actually think we do have no, I think our clause is a person can't stand in for you. Because we actually had that situation, I think, in like our second week of someone had like their son play or something for one match. Like, hey buddy, you can't be doing that.
Look, we give you the benefit of the doubt in these online situations. And then you go off and have your kid play for you. Did the kid win though?
You know, it's been so long that I don't remember. You gotta remember, this is week 17. So we have been running this for a little over 4 months.
Aphex wants to remain king of the hill. Look at this. Got the crown, doesn't want to give it up. Aphex deserves that crown. You dropped it, king.
All right, so we're gonna have Furbus coming on the stream now. And because I said we have been running this for so long, I can only so kindly ask of all our viewers right now, if you guys do enjoy this content, please consider donating or subscribing to the channel. As you all know, the pandemic has been running since the beginning of March. A lot of us within the team have lost jobs, so we still have bills to pay. But regardless, we're doing this for you guys. So if you feel it in your heart kind enough, please do consider it. But getting into it, here we go. Aphex sitting nicely in the semifinals with Furbus. Winner of this will go into the finals. We're waiting on the winner of Trevward and Ray X-Man to fight Eriki for the other semifinal match.
Who wants to put money that Trevward's playing League right now?
Well, it depends if he's actually showed up.
I don't know.
If he showed up, then he's not playing League. If he DQs, then he's 100% playing League.
I'm looking at it right now, and we'll find out momentarily after this match here. Of course, Ferbus, that's a name I have not seen in quite some time in the KI scene. Great to see him back.
I gotta say, I already like Ferbus because Tusk.
That's cheating. You can't do that.
I'm completely biased here. I will say it all day long. I don't care. When I see Tusk, I get hype.
And it's really cool because, of course, Tusk's normals are just outstanding. I saw this really fun tweet about an old Sam Show player playing as Tusk. And it's like, I don't care how long it takes. I got these big buttons just like that crouching heavy punch there. And if you come near me, you're going to get hit. Ooh, really good throw there. I thought the guard point was going to break through something, but that's all right.
And I can't say you're wrong because with the crouch heavy punch, it is definitely a Samurai Shodown normal. That thing's minus 17 on block. Don't be doing that willy-nilly.
Big boot to the gut. Good blocks here. I like the patience from Ferbus. Oh, that far-reaching heavy kick from Rash is so just misleading in general.
It's an amazing whip punish.
Touches you with the razor edge. Yeah. Go for toe taps. Nothing off of him though. Opened up by Apex here. All right, here we go. Smack, dabadoo.
Overhead.
He's too tall.
He doesn't
Tusk
break.
Is too tall for this. Oh, nice blocks here. And really gutsy too. He stayed stand blocking for that one, so the crouching. Oh boy.
This is about as dangerous as it can be right now.
Yeah, because Tusk has instinct here, and all it's going to take is oh, that's it.
It was a one-touch break.
Flex. There wasn't a single instinct from Ferbus in that match. Well, no, there wasn't.
I don't believe so.
I saw his sword get lit up. I was like, surely you pressed more than one button.
No, that's just visual effects, which for the longest time, I actually think it did do something, but no, it's just one of the really cool side effects of Tusk.
He's talking about it. It gives you chip damage.
He does that anyway.
No, it definitely, the hotter it is, the more chip damage you get.
Yo, if only that were true, I'd be pressing stand heavy punch all day long, as if I don't already do that. Who am I talking about? I play Tusk.
It's true if you believe. It's true if you believe.
What Tusk do you know doesn't sit there and press stand heavy punch all day long? It's his best button.
You Tusk players are crazy, you know that?
No, man, we believe in we believe in the deflect frames, even though we can't really do anything with those.
Do you Tusk players actually know the move list, or you guys just happen to crank on the stick and it just comes out?
I mean, do I need another button besides heavy punch? Are you insinuating I have more than one button?
Or just maybe. Oh wow, big sweep. What a call out here from Apex to start out the round.
Counter breaker, the other biggest call out you can make, and this one's gonna lead to big damage.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. Yeah, good block in the overhead. Watch your ankles.
Again, I
got the Tims. They're heavy. They will hurt. They will at least scuff up your shins. Oh,
that's another.
Rash has Tims of his own.
Another time where you get the lockout early and you don't max out the KV meter. Tusk is the character that can do that the best. He gets 50% without Shadow.
Nice. Here we go. That instinct we were looking for. Oh, the guard point came out just a bit early here for Tusk. Oh no, ops for grab. That's unfortunate.
I wanted to see a DP because he could have canceled it into the, I forgot the name. I don't remember any of the names, but the air skull divider thing.
You play this character.
I don't learn names of moves.
Do the thing with the sword. Yeah.
It comes down, makes a little fire wave if he does the heavy punch version. Come on, dude. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
The helm splitter?
Yeah, that one.
All right, nice overhead catch here from Apex. Whoa, way late of a break here. Trying to go for a meaty light kick here, and I don't know. Not looking too good.
Juggle his way to
damage
victory.
Here, 2-0 over Ferbus here.
That was very smart of Apex to just juggle his way into victory right there and end it with the Shadow Boot, because if he had gone for the recapture, he might have actually blown out and not been able to get the Ultra confirm.
Oh yeah, definitely. Some scary situations here. Of course, another swift victory here, 2-0 over um, Furbus. Furbus is just caught on a back foot right now. Not a whole lot coming out. Just really unsure. And of course, Rash is an animal. Literally an animal. A mutated animal.
I'd also like to just point out one of the chat comments here from Ravillo7. People only learn move names if the character screams them as they use the move. I can 100% confirm with that, because the only reason I know Soul Bad Guy's moves is because he says every single one of them.
That's just an anime thing. Anime does that all the time. It's crazy.
All right.
Like,
You go play Arakune and tell me what he says.
Arakune doesn't even speak.
You said
right?
anime.
Like, but at least he's, I mean, like, he doesn't speak a language we understand.
You said anime.
But he at least says that. Okay, you know what? That's like Raiden when he does his little kick. He says, like, all right, we're in here. Nice boot to start out. Keeping Tusk locked down is so important here.
So one thing I really appreciate that Furbus is doing is he is employing one of the best strategies that Tusk has, and he's getting a straight crouching medium kick, going into the Immortal Spirit, I believe is the dash, and then faking, whether he's going to do a throw or another button or dash out and bait the throw.
Yeah, no, and that's scary. But like most of the time, after that move though, he's stopping, just pressing a button, and Apex is just blocking it consistently. Like there's no guesswork at that point. I think I've only seen him do a throw like one time. There's no conditioning here. See, again, another button. Okay. Ooh! Whoops, a daisy! You got ran into the arms.
Oh man, the
loving
wicked
embrace of wrath.
tongue stuffing the crouching heavy punch. Wicked tongue can do that.
Yep. Oh boy, what a pick me up here. Apex putting in work, toss you out of the corner just for fun. I want another shot. I want to beat you honorably. Take these hands into Ultra. 3-0 again. Apex coming out on top.
Apex is certainly on a hot streak right now. He's technically undefeated, I think, in any game. If I remember that right. Yep, because Inter did not take a game off him, and he did not have to play in round 1. So, yeah, he's 6-0. Hasn't dropped a single game yet.
That's true. Apex is definitely the one to beat in this bracket, and lo and behold, look at that. Trevward? What was your bet? Did you think he was there, or did you think he was not there?
You know, I really didn't care enough to make a bet.
I can't believe you. We're trying to make it fun. We're trying to make it entertaining.
Listen, it sounded like you had insider knowledge, and I wasn't about to bet against the house, because the house is cheating.
Okay.
Even though I'm the house, because I'm the streamer.
Well, I bet that he wasn't going to be here and he's playing League, because he shows that he's playing League. I guess I was wrong. Trevward is still moving along in the bracket, going up 3-2 over Ray X-Men. That would have been an interesting fight to check out. For sure. Ray X-Men definitely... Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh! I got mixed. Ray X-Men actually came out on top 3-2 over Trevor. They can't make up their minds in the brackets.
Sometimes it happens. I've been on that side of the TO where you click the wrong names thinking, you know, certain person is certain. You know who actually won, you just did the wrong names.
Yeah.
It happens, but that's why we can edit.
You know what that is? That's the bracket runner bias. Like, yeah, you won? I knew it. No, I lost. Oh.
All right, I'm going to have to remake the lobby because we have Ray X-Man actually coming in.
Okay.
All right, so let me get Eriki and you back in here.
Mm-hmm.
See,
so that'll be Glacius versus Mira here, which would be very interesting to see. Because Ray X-Man's always putting in work with Glacius. Let's see how Eriki handles this one, because I don't think these two have met in bracket before. It'll be interesting. So, thinking about the toolset of Glacius, of course, Hail is definitely going to stop a lot of the aerial mix-ups that Mira is going to put out there. But of course, setting up Hail.
This is actually one of the matchups that I love seeing the most. It's like, essentially, I don't want to call it true 5-5 matchups, but I don't know how else to explain it. But one where the characters really have no edge over each other. It's just who can get in each other's brain first.
Right, yeah. It's going to be about stopping a lot of that aerial momentum because Mira doesn't technically... The way Eriki plays, Mira doesn't have to stay on the ground. Eriki spends a lot of blood resources, and I'm sure that Ray X-Men is definitely going to take advantage of that, especially with Ice Lances, like I said, hailing, and just kind of chilling out under hail. So I would imagine that Ray X-Men is going to try to force a ground game against Eriki, which is honestly what Glacius would want anyways. And Eriki can make moves, just has to be careful, space out normals properly. Nice, don't punish off of that though. Right, wall splat to start. Oh, goes for the mix.
Yo, the puddle punch reaching from super far, getting the shatter confirmed.
Yeah. I like how Eriki tried to wait to start up another combo off the reset, but unfortunately KV meter was still active in that situation in the corner. Oof, so much health gone.
Yep,
immediate opener ender break.
And the chip, because the heavy scythe put him at pixel HP, so any chip was going to do it.
Okay, nice. Using the bats to cover the ground game, like just your approach in general is actually really smart, especially when Glacius starts out hail, because one bat will take out the hail, and of course keep him at bay from setting up another nice shadow cold shoulder here, stuffing the normal.
Break the law, trying to do some shenanigans.
Oh no, another cold shoulder into wall splat here. We got throws. Yep, into shadow. Let's end it, baby. Glacius is messed up.
Glacius is a disgustingly good character. And I think it's hilarious that there's still characters better than him.
It's a tough game, right? It's such a well-balanced game that so many characters are just really viable. Like everyone's really good, and then like there's certain edges that other characters have over each other. All right, let's see here. First round. Ray X-Men taking it. The lockdown.
You know, what I was saying earlier about the 5-5 matchups, as a Tusk player, Mira is actually my favorite character to fight. Because it's just mind game after mind game after mind game of how I have to fight her. Whether she's going to miss out, whether she's going to bats, whatever she does. It's great. Just even on the losing side, it's so much fun to fight that character as Tusk.
Yeah, because Tusk can't slide under the bats, right?
He can, actually.
He can?
Yeah,
that's so
he can.
Privileged. That's absurd. Orchid and Tusk can do it. Shadow Jago can't.
Get bodied. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Which is the most ridiculous thing.
Hitting the level 4 ender 54% without shadow. Imagine that.
Oh wow. Interesting. Nice. Open up with shatter. I'm gonna go for a blowout here. And of course, like I was talking about earlier, sitting under that hail is going to be so important. It's such a great defense mechanism because anywhere that Eriki miss has to be outside of that range. And it's in a range that Glacius wants to be in where Cold Shoulder or Lance can come that way.
The worst part about it, though, is in the exact same manner as the first game, Eriki missed it out and he put himself at Invisible Pixel, so all Ray had to do was get one touch and it chip killed.
Yep. Exactly. All right, got armor. Ooh, nice puddle punch there. Yeah, that's going to go right through the fireballs, but unfortunately, Ray X-Men was able to jump out. Oh, yeah, that bat came in just in handy.
Either way,
he
did get the right timing on the shadow counter, so I think it was going to connect regardless. But I'm sure that bat did tack on a little bit extra damage.
Yeah, I mean, like, if he had that armor still, which, of course, instant was out by that time. Nice, using hail to shut down those bats. Ooh, shadow shatter. Opting for that anti-air.
Break the law through the bats.
Ooh, you're really fishing for those puddle punches here. And this is actually potentially going to kill if you don't break.
Mirror damage.
Yikes. Didn't want to take the risk for breaking. But that's the gamble, right? That's the back and forth.
Yeah, that's killer instinct.
Rayx knew that Eriki knew that he had to break in order to live. But he didn't want to get counter broken. So he wasn't going to break thinking that Eriki was going to counter break.
Because imagine that Ray was correct and that Eriki was going to counter break. That could have turned the tables and put Ray in an advantageous situation that put Eriki into danger, and then it would have been just the exact same scenario, but on the flip side. Next time Ray starts a combo, is he going to counter break or is he going to do an ultra?
Yep.
That's what I love about this game. I know
right,
there's
so
a lot of people that do not like being able to break combos because, you know, they think that if they get a hit, they should be able to finish the combo. I just like that added layer. Because not only do you have to know what strength your opponent's linkers and doubles are, you have to know if they're going to read your break.
Right. All right, big cold shoulder to close the gap. Of course, Batch shutting all that nonsense down. Early lockout here, taking about 50%. Oof. Yeah, that's a really nice miss to get out of the shatter range there. Could have done a jump in too, but doesn't matter. Just in case the recovery came out by the time the shatter hit, we got the left-right mix.
Ray ran into the bat,
Okay.
so that gave Eric another 30%. The cold shoulder with the instinct is going to go right through that button. Counter break doesn't go through, and Eric, going to take that bar, gain all that silver HP back, and he's going to waste the precious instinct meter.
Big jump in here, going for multi-hits into the stun, or block stun. Ooh, nice mix. Yeah, big swing and not going to work here. Wake up cold shoulder, shutting it down. No confirm after the fact. X-Men still fighting it out here. Should be able to wrap this up as long as he ends it. No break attempts either from Eric. He just took it. Yeah, nice puddle punch. Of course, yep, that miss that I was talking about, the wake up miss. He had the force options. And unfortunately, there was no hail up there, so it wasn't.
Oh, that's a second lockout. This is dangerous. Yeah. Second shadow, one touch break. Look at the damage, 72%.
Oh, really good miss here. All right, you really have to make this count, though. Oh, yep, there's another miss. And of course, we got armored because from Glacius because she pressed the button in the air. Oh, that's tough. Eric, misting all day. Took the risk, took the gamble to just get out of dodge and make sure they got that hit. But at the same time, it could have been a different story if Ray X-Men got the hit.
72%. That's a big number.
All right, we're talking 2-1 in Eriky's favor.
Remember, Eriky, if he wins this, will go on to fight Aphex in Winners Finals.
Taking a moment before we get back to the lobby here. Eriky up against Ray X-Men. Sticking with the same characters, of course. Glacius isn't bad. I think Ray X-Men definitely got mixed at the end of that last game. Eriky was all over the place, had blood in the water. There's no way that he was going to come out of that situation positively unless he put himself in a ridiculously bad situation.
And not to mention the first life bar, Eriky got down with maybe 20% of his own missing.
Nice quick combo here, going for shatter there. It's always interesting because like there's no hail set up to support that range of shatter from Ray X-Men. Like the timing is just a little bit off. They're not able to recover in time before Eriky has time to mount a comeback. All right, first health bar going to Eriky here.
This is almost a repeat of last game. Eriky down at about maybe 30% while Ray is on his second life.
Nice. No, obviously the jump in is multi-hitting. I wonder if I'm almost certain that shadow counter would work on the third hit of that jump in from Mira. Definitely those heavy normals, the double hitting one. Got to see some more shadow counters. That would definitely help out a lot.
Cold shoulder confirmed, not quite death. Missed through. Any hit will kill Eriky, but he's going to get back some HP because he's going to put the mist on. This could actually be death. No, it gets the light breaker.
Uh-oh. A little bit early here. Yep, not going to come through.
Oh, mistimed.
No. And that'll do it here. Eriky coming out 3-1 over Ray X-Men.
Ray was looking pretty solid in the first game, but after that, Eriky just got the download. Quick 3 games.
Yeah. Definitely not a way to go out on the winner's side for sure. Hopefully that doesn't take too much of a mental toll on Ray X-Men here. has a long way to go yet on the loser side.
All right, guys, while we have some downtime, I do want to give a shout-outs to Matcherino. We're not looking so hot right now, so let's pump that up. If you're not familiar with Matcherino, this is very simple. All you need to do is hit sign in and hit Twitch, Twitter, whatever you feel like signing in with. You got to authorize it. Then all you need to do, look at this code right here. You Control-C, right-click or copy. Simple as that. Come up to the contribute button, throw it right there, and then hit the contribute. This says signed in to contribute on my side, but when you are signed in, it just says contribute. And it'll be just like these people. Chris Jackson, aka O Scouts, LKO Scouts, Aphex threw in the 50 cents, Aphex threw in another 50 cents, 4 ways. So Aphex is carrying this Matcherino. So let's help out Aphex with us ourselves. Also,
how many Aphex Arcade accounts does he have?
I don't know, but
cannoli.
I also want to say again, if you guys have any extra donos that you are willing to part with, we would greatly appreciate it. Don't pay attention to the week. This is just a general thing. The pandemic has hurt Low Kick a lot, and we are trying our best to survive as a group. We do this for the love of it, and just if you guys can help us out, we're here for you. We love you guys. We love everybody who has donated. So keep it up. Just keep watching. Anything you can to help us out.
Mm-hmm.
So let me hit up my TO, see what's going on next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we still have, we're winding it down, getting close here. Eric, of course, already sitting in winners finals. It's a decision between, excuse me, sorry, I'm waiting for that update. But Aphex and Eric will be fighting each other in winners finals. And of course, we're waiting on the stories between Gumpaw and Trevward, and then Puppy Swarm and Inter, to see who fights going forward in the loser side here. Of course, Furbus and RayXman both sitting in losers quarters on opposite sides of those brackets.
Let me give you guys a little idea of what we're looking at here. So this is our bracket as of right now, although I do have to update our winner side because Eriki did just win that.
All right, there we go. We're checking it out here. And like I said earlier, in winners finals, we do have Aphex and Eriki hanging out there. And as you can see, we got Gumpaw and Trevor and Puppy Swarm Inter sitting in the background.
All right, so we do have Eriki and Aphex on stream. Both are in the lobby, so those two are good to go whenever.
Nice. Going through this quickly.
Yeah, that is our look at the top 8 so far. As we were saying, Aphex is looking to be the one to take it, but let's see if Eriki can knock him down a notch.
Honestly, I think out of this bracket, some of the challenges that Aphex is going to have to look at, of course, Eriki being one, Trevward being another, and then I think RayXmen might have a really solid shot as well. We'll see, though. Of course, Inter and Puppy Swarm, both up-and-comers here. And Gumpaw, of course, presenting a new style with Agnos. So, there, there's a lot of opportunity. That's the crazy thing about like how some of these online brackets, the longer they go on, the more like wild cards there are.
And I do believe Puppy Swarm has been playing Hisako. So we got a good diversity going.
Yeah.
And of course we got Furbus coming back into the scene with Tusk.
Ooh, attempted the anti-air command grab there, just not pulling through.
So this is a matchup that I expect to be dangerous for Eriki because he can't really throw out bats because it will risk giving Aphex free meter from the Wicked Tongue.
Mm-hmm. And Eriki likes to spend so much gray health in comparison to like other Mira players. So that just means that's less work that Aphex has. Like, doesn't have to go for the big fancy stuff, can keep it pretty simple because look at that right there.
If he gets a lockout right here, he's dead.
Yeah, that's it.
Recap him, kill him.
Super unfortunate right there. The perfect reason why we don't spend so much gray health.
And if you do spend all the gray health, you have to be confident in your breakers.
Mm-hmm.
Aphex styloning right now, getting the level 4, adding the shadow for a little bit more, gonna cash it out, about 44%.
Oh, wasn't a terrible idea, just a little bit late. Yeah, one touch will do it here. Literally anything.
Yeah. You can't really do anything about Wrecking Ball because I can't say I remember exactly, but if you are out of HP, like you're quite literally down to your last pixel, I don't think you're allowed to do any blood moves anymore. I think you're forced into just whatever you got. So that means Mist was off the table. He could not miss through that.
It's true. Pretty sure that's true, actually, now that I think about it.
You don't run into that situation too often, but it's something you got to think about. Especially as a Mira player. Like, I really enjoy Mira as a character. I messed around with Mira in the lab. I couldn't commit to her because I do not trust myself enough as a player to manage my health.
Well, just think about it this way. You just have like a really low health character.
Listen, if I want to play a low health character, I'll go back to Street Fighter 4 and play like Seth or Akuma. Because they are also glass cannons, but I don't have to sacrifice my HP for it.
That is also true.
But I mean, as I've said earlier, they balanced it because Mira is literally a glass cannon. Eriki hit a 72% combo. 72. I mean, yes, he spent both Shadow, but what other characters can hit 72 with both cash spent?
Oh, wow. Really good cross up here from Eriki. Huh. Nothing but lights in that combo here. Probably waiting, like, conditioning Eriki just a bit here. Tried to remain in the air by eating a bug, unfortunately, or a bat, rather, excuse me. But unfortunately, it fell too low for the second one. Yep.
Wow,
nice
what the anti-air.
So that's so important there, right? Yes, you're going to hit one of the bats. But if you try to jump up and do your Wicked Tongue, you're going to get anti-air.
But he command grabbed through Wrecking Ball. I didn't think anything could stop that move.
Nobody came out of recovery by that point because it was pretty far.
Tied up on life. Eriki looking a little bit better. It gets the command grab. A lot of HP restored. Baits the Shadow Boom, but he ran into it with the air dash.
Boot. Okay. We're going to style. No breaks. Goes for Shadow Boot. Let's see.
The air to air with the jump heavy kick. Hit him with the axe.
Nice jump in into overhead. Oh my goodness.
Take him to the
Goes for
corner.
wall splat. Calling in the hoopty. Locked out. Give me the keys. I'm trying to drive.
Shadow
really
counter.
good shadow counter
Finally
here.
coming through. Yep. Got the lockout, blowing the shadow meter. Gonna go for the kill, which Mira can easily do.
Honestly, at this point, like, especially so far into a set, like, I mean, I know we're on the second game here, but just like finally using the meter just for shadow counters is so important. Like, more players should be using it in smart ways.
And Aphex tried to shadow counter himself, getting baited out of it. That's gonna be big damage. Level 4 Ender, about 46%. Bat's gonna keep the slide safe, but he swings into a shadow counter. He's got to break. He's in danger. Got to be careful. That one touch break. It was the lights this time.
These cameos are killing me.
Sometimes you just got to guess break it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially at that low life deficit, like when you know it's just make or break. Like, all right, well.
Because if you break it, you survive for that much longer. If you don't break it, well, you're dead anyway.
Yeah.
So,
all right, looking at 2-0 right now.
See if I can get an update. I think Puppy Swarm just won his match against Inter.
Ooh.
Because Inter sounds upset. I don't want to repeat that word on stream because we try and keep it PG here. PG-13 sometimes.
Oof. Tough break.
I also want to mention, because I'm proud of myself, and also Zero was wrong earlier, you guys aren't hearing Thunder's theme only. I got the random music set up so we can hear
really gotta bring it
the
up.
great assortment of Mick Gordon. And yeah, Zero said, I can't do that because the players can change it. Well, Zero's wrong.
I was wrong, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, I thought wrong.
Sorry, I still appreciate you being here.
When's the last time I sat in the lobby? I don't remember. All right, missing out of dodge. Oh, try to gain a little bit more airtime and use the jump heavy kick. I do like that. And just out of reach of the air command grab, we're already, look at the silver health and spending even more. Eriki is not shy about sharing how much blood they want to spend.
Blows out, not going to be able to cash out that big damage, but he's going to keep this. Oh, no. I didn't know Rash could disrespect the Shadow Bats.
Uh-huh. That's the one gap you get.
I wonder if that means I could shadow tackle with Tusk. Never tried before. There's a lockout, going to be a free recapture.
Huh. Okay, getting a little greedy here. Apex feeling himself.
Honestly, I don't blame him because most people, once they have gone through a lockout and a person is still trying to continue the combo, you're desperate for the combo break or else you're going to be taking big damage.
Oh boy, and that's a swift 3-0 here, unless if you perform miracles. Okay, you can't get touched again though.
Oh no.
No, you can't try to shadow counter off Wicked Tongue. That's crazy. Eriki getting knocked down on the loser side. Aphex coming out on top.
I respect the
3-0.
attempt, I gotta say. You're right, that's a psychopath's move, but hey, sometimes you just gotta do it.
Sometimes you gotta do something.
Sometimes being a psychopath is what makes you win. Because, I mean, I'm sure you've done it too. I have faced someone, they did something completely asinine, and I said, why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. And then they say, you got hit, didn't you? And what do you say to that? Ain't nothing you can say. I got hit.
You're putting me in PTSD with every conversation I've ever had with Keith.
Did you not know that every time I commentate with you, I'd make it my mission to make a personal attack on you?
It hurts my soul. All here. I'm not gonna repeat. Nope, I'm not. We're good. All right, so moving on to this bracket. Eriki will be chilling out in losers finals here, waiting in the dark. And of course,
this is
Aphex hanging out in grand finals right now. We're getting along here. We have Furbus and Trevward in the loser's side. And of course, Rixman still, like you said, moving on up against the swarm of puppies. First up, it looks like we're going to have Furbus returning up against Trevward himself. Trevor, please stop playing League for just a second here. Just a hot minute. I know you got your runes all set up. You got your item pages all built out, ready to go.
And while we're waiting for these guys to get into it, here's another quick look at our top 8. And I did not update the AFX thing again. Streaming is a blow up. So again,
it's Friday. It's an early Friday. You know what? We have so much we can do today. It's early for me. It's only 6:50 for me. So I'm good.
All right, Mr. West Coast.
I'm just stuck in the past. It's not a good thing.
Samurai Jack? Yo, I have more respect for you now. All right, so we got Furbus and Trevward. And with one of my favorite themes in the game, the Gargos theme.
I didn't know Tusk was in Final Fantasy X. Because Aeons have tempered his blade.
0.
Yes.
Are you telling me that Tusk is a dream?
He could very well be.
All right, well, Trevward's getting bombs coming out. This is a very strange matchup. I don't know how to fight it as Tusk, but then again, that's why I'm not playing in bracket. As much as I love KI, I never learned that much.
I love the run cancel into lows. See, that's working out really well for him, where against Eriki, it wasn't working out too well.
The reason why you do the rush into the stand light kick is because you're calling out buttons. Because if you do, you'll most likely counter hit. Yeah,
no, that's true. But of course, like we were talking about too, like gotta mix those decisions up because we were waiting for throws to come out, and Apex didn't have to worry about anything going on except for buttons. Nice. Fire up the arms here. Oh man, this is gonna be really bad here. Fission, hold that please. I got a bomb, you still have to hold it. Nice, you're not going anywhere. Recapture with jump heavy kick. Level 4. Dare you to try to break it. Nothing after it either. Trevor just not trying to end a combo today. Instinct.
And he doesn't blow the shadow DP to cash any of it out.
What is Trevor doing? Trevor's out here clowning.
He's trying to style on.
I mean, but that's so in character, right? We're playing Cinder. Come on. And bombs. Just all bombs all day. Yep. Because he had 3 bombs on him, of course, using the shadow bomb would blow up the other 3. Goes for another recapture. That's such a good air-to-air option because it immediately opens you into a combo.
Yeah, I love how he is calling out every jump with just the jump down heavy kick, the 2 heavy kick.
Oh wow! What a
3 stand light kicks into a stand medium kick.
Not allowed to have a turn apparently. Holy cannoli! Inferno, inferno, inferno. Boom, into the corner you go. We got bombs, fission. I didn't even see the bomb. Like the bomb disappeared the moment it stuck to him.
Trev is just having the utmost fun that he can be right now.
Jeez, and a Trailblazer to shut down anything you had up there. If it wasn't a DP, it was gonna lose. OTG, no, because no bomb. We're gonna fission. You gotta hold this, please. Still not your
Hold
turn.
it
Here's
again.
another one.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Checkmate situation.
Yeah. Unbelievable. The rude boy Trevward. Out here popping off, making bombs go up.
Hey, if he can't be toxic in League of Legends, he can be toxic here. Am I right?
That's true. Yeah, you're absolutely right. This Silver 3 player over here.
You what? Trevor is Silver 3?
Yeah, you just can't
Get this
can't catch
man
a break.
out of my bracket.
Can't catch a break.
Get this man out of here.
It's a roller coaster, honestly. It's fun to watch.
I don't want to recall my time with League of Legends.
Look, League of Legends is an interesting game.
Stop.
It's a very interesting
Stop.
game.
I made it to Diamond 4. Stop. Don't bring back the memories.
How come you get to personally attack me and I can't personally attack you?
All right, fine.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I'm going to be running solo commentary from here on. Zero Syndicate has to go for unknown reasons.
I gotta go play League.
Oh, God, please don't. Please, stay. For your own sanity, stay.
Dang, you're right.
I encourage all of my friends to quit playing League of Legends and none of them listen. Please.
All right. Wow, nice going for the medium kick here. I think that was medium kick for Tusk. I almost never see it. All right.
It's actually one of his best poke tools. What do you mean?
Just not something I usually see. Oh, wow. Nice.
So one interesting thing about Tusk as a character is that most of his medium and heavy buttons create stagger. So that sequence you saw, even though it was only 3 hits, was not an opener ender. It was stagger counts as a combo.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, almost. Almost caught the punish off the Trailblazer explosion. Nice into throw. Goes for the heavy, but nothing. Nice. Look at the patience here. Don't let him bully you. Oh, whoa. Watch the toes here. Inferno lighten you up. We're going to get into another combo here. Nice reset with Instinct. Tries to get the counter breaker. Not happening, but another recapture. Trevor's turn out.
Yo, that was stylish. You see that?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Did you purposely miss your recap? Oh, the big swinging sword here. You're still on fire, though. Yo, Furbus does not care.
Well, see, here's the
if
thing.
this works out, if this pays off.
Yeah, that's the thing about Tusk is that by having your arms burned, you basically have no choice but to redo it.
My God.
No, he did
you're
not try and do that. No.
Do it, you're dead.
That was too ambitious, sir. You didn't really think Trev was gonna try and break that? You had no combo route off of it.
Oh, goes for the throw this time. There's the mix that we were looking for here. Uh-oh, still on fire, and the legs are on fire. What's it gonna be? This white damage piling up real quick.
Look at it,
going.
Kyle.
Oh
The
my
shadow
God.
DP.
Yo, Trevor
Oh
can
my
wrap
god,
this
he's
up
gonna
here.
kill him.
Couple
He's
bombs.
gonna kill him. You have to break.
We won't. Oh, he got him.
And he's letting the full ultra rock.
He earned it. He earned it.
Look-
Honestly, he earned it.
Look at this toxic player.
He earned it. Every second of it.
75%. You see that? 75%.
Absolutely earned it. Trevor, well done. I am thoroughly impressed. Not skipping a beat despite playing so much League of Legends. Huh. That was a sight to see. I'm glad I was here for that one because that was outstanding. Lighting both sets of limbs on fire to speed up the white life that was going to just burn away from Tusk. Trevward's up 2-0.
And reminder, this is loser's quarters, so loser of this match is out.
That's true.
And here we have Low Kicks Pushin making excuses for himself as to why he didn't join the bracket today when I gave him a solution.
Oh, yeah? Man, you just call him out like that.
Of course I'm going to call him out like that.
Well, can't make excuses. Just like how I did, bite the bullet when I didn't join the MK bracket last week. All right, here we go. Immediate setups. Just trying to overwhelm Tusk. Early break. Ooh. All right, bomb.
There's a heavy
Doesn't
punch.
matter.
Stagger. He could have continued it, but didn't believe that Trevor would lock out.
Okay. Knockdown. What's it going to be? Bomb set up. Oh. Didn't catch him with the bomb. That would have been nice, though, to keep him bounded off of the DP. Nice manuals. Resetting to throw. We're going back to the corner here.
Blowing
Blowout?
out. Yep.
Okay. That's the thing, though. Like, he's just mixing them up so much that the blowouts are just like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, I missed, like some damage on the table, but that's more potential damage later.
Huh. That's the interesting thing about KI, is that even though you reset, the damage is still technically on the table. Because it's in the form of white life. If you get the hit, you continue building that white life. And that's how you get those quick level 4 enders. Because you've already built up so much white life that when you start your next combo, it's immediately level 4.
Yep. Oh, man. Really good patience here from Furbus. Knowing that he's still fired up, using the full screen Inferno. Unfortunately getting caught. I wonder if he tried to do a shadow tackle and just was not able to react fast enough to it.
Trevor opting to spend the Shadow Meter right before the end to make sure he gets the level 4 to burn the arms.
Ooh. I like that. That whiffed recapture.
Yeah, he did that last game. It looks
like,
so cool.
Yeah, it's like such a bait to be like, all right, you see this move come out, let me try to break it, and it's not going to break because it doesn't hit. Oh, wow. Goes for throw because thought he blocked it. Did not happen. Look at all this white life here. No DP for you. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Look at the ender, though.
Shenanigans with Tusk.
Okay. Has to recapture, though. Or not. All right, so just going to opt for this situation. Nice. Oh, boy, the counter hit's not your turn yet. He dropped it, though. Big opportunity here for Furbus. No counter breaker here. He doesn't need it. Tried to get the ender. Not happening. Another throw. The scramble is real here. Furbus has to make this count. Another immediate break here. Oh, man, the jump in.
If he can...
Oh.
That
That's such a nerve-wracking situation. Empty jump into nothing. Like, that's... And then right into buttons after that. Like, oh, man, am I going to get scooped or what's going to happen?
Furbus could have brought that back. If he had gotten one touch and one lockout, dead. Because he had all the Shadow Meter to do it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Trevward gonna be moving on. This looks like our next match is going to be Ray X-Man and Puppy Swarm.
Puppy Swarm. Puppy Swarm, of course, setting up a nice little Killer Instinct tournament as well.
Yeah, I was actually about to mention that. He has decided to take it upon himself to expand his tournament organization, and he is now going to be trying to do a Killer Instinct bracket on Mondays while he does Tekken on Tuesdays. And the nicety of Puppy Swarm is that he throws $70 into every single pot, so that you already have something to run for, and it's open to all of North America, just like how we run it.
Fantastic news. Thank you so much, Puppy Swarm, for opening up another KI avenue for all those wonderful KI players out there.
Go ahead and remake this lobby. I don't know if Puppy is on the Win 10 version or Steam, but because we have Ray X-Man, I'm going to go ahead and reset that. So I am back in there. Let me get you in here. Puppy Swarm right there. That's right. Puppy Swarm added me, I think, last bracket.
I'm going to spectate.
All right, so we have
big deal.
0 watching the match.
I'm here to watch. Gosh darn it, and I'm going to watch this game so hard.
All right, so we have
Man,
Ray.
it's been an excellent bracket so far. Furbus, unfortunately, getting knocked out, but Furbus, it's so good to see
Yo, look
him
at
back.
Puppy Swarm sitting in the gold now, leveling up out here.
Yeah, there we go. A master of the Hisako.
I
Want to up against the killer that is Ray X-Men's Glacius.
I do know that Puppy Swarm has been playing Kilgore. Did he pick
Oh.
Kilgore?
Kilgore, indeed. Kilgore is a really fun character, a really messed up character, actually. And honestly, this might be a messed up matchup for Glacius.
Yeah, because I mean, what kills a zoner besides another zoner?
A better zoner. Here we go. Let's see how this works out here. Puppy Swarm as Kilgore. First time we've seen Kilgore in the low kick esports, I believe, too.
Yes, indeed. Actually, no. I think Base played Kilgore when he joined our tournament.
Okay. All right. Well, never mind. First time that I've seen it.
So
Yeah.
this is the dangerous part about Glacius, is once you get in the
Yes.
corner, do you know where he's going to drop the combo for a reset?
Right. And of course, let's not forget too the KOF role that Kilgore has. So there's some opportunities to get that space that you might need on Wake Up if DP isn't going to work for you. Oof. There's the throw. Stomps. Yeah. Oh. No sooner than I said it, Puppy Swarm tries it. Puppy Swarm is listening to commentary again.
That was one of the quickest games I think we've ever seen.
It's tough. Glacius hurts.
Yeah.
And that's such a tough situation for Kilgore, right? Because like you're already right in the corner. You don't have the space that you need to set up your rockets. Your bullets are, already in the face of Glacius, where Glacius is fine to be at. It's one of those matches where you just need that space away from Glacius and never, ever just let Glacius approach you.
Honestly, this is just one of the matchups that you have to grind until you understand it, and I still don't understand how to fight Glacius. He just seems way too oppressive as a character, and I feel like you just have to go in the lab to figure out what options can you do that just cover everything, and I don't even know if that answer exists.
Well, if you think about it, Glacius excels in mid-range. Glacius doesn't do well close range with the exception of that corner, and doesn't do well at full screen. It can work at full screen, but that's not where the sweet spot is for Glacius. It's always that mid-screen situation. Of course, Puppy wants to gain as much space as they can. Put out the bullets, put out rockets, get those meaty setups. Oof. And this is a situation you don't want to be in. Of course, arms fired up. There we go.
There's
so we're
the
gonna get some of
DPs.
the extra damage there now that they're fired up. Of course, we're going to need to cool off here. See, so very similar to the fired up state, except, of course, you pressing buttons when you're burned by Kilgore doesn't extend the time of the burn. All right, let's see here. Tries to go for air to air.
Puppy's doing his absolute best to stay away, but Cold Shoulder just closes so much
That's what I want to see
distance.
more of right there. The back heavy punch here. Nice. Using the Blanca ball here. Of course, Shadow version can recapture as well, too. There's a lot of cool setups you can have. And now that he's fully fired up there's an explosion, which makes the Blanca ball safe. There's a catch-22 with being fired up too, though, because the bullets, which are normally ideal at long range in this matchup, are going to fire at short range when you're fully fired up. So you have to cool off by releasing steam. Another mechanic that he has, and that's going to be the second round. Excuse me.
It's interesting to see how many mechanics Kilgore actually has. This was a character that was added pretty late into KI's lifespan, and as most people say, when a game releases within the first year or so, the entry characters, the first initial characters, are going to look pretty bare bones, and as the developers figure out the games themselves, they make way more intricate characters. So look at like Jago versus Eagle, or Spinal versus Shin Hisako. It's way different across the entire board.
Yeah, they definitely got more creative. Well, honestly, every character was really creative. They made them all so gosh darn unique. Even the characters like Shin Hisako and Shadow Jago, they're different enough, like that they have their unique set. And of course, Puppy Swarm opting to go back to Hisako. Let's see how that goes.
And I have to say, I really appreciate that they actually made Shago his own character, because initially what Shadow Jago was an alternative skin for Jago. I think for pre-ordering, I don't remember exactly how you got the code.
It was if you got the day one gold, you got the Shadow Jago skin as well. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it was like you got day one Xbox Live gold, you got the Shadow Jago skin.
So Puppy Swarm finding some marks here, hitting Ray X-Men with some Onryos. He's still just trying to keep away, but Ray not letting up. Puppy Swarm doing a wake-up parry. Gonna take a lot of damage off Ray's life right here. Not gonna be enough to kill. He's gonna go into Instinct, Puddle Punch immediately. Trying to shatter for the meaty setup.
We need to see more forward approach from Puppy Swarm, because Puppy Swarm is giving up all that Wrath meter by backing off. Like, see, already gone. So I'm not going to be able to try to interrupt or make moves safer with parry. It's just open season for Ray X-Men to just do whatever they want to against Puppy Swarm. Now that you have full Wrath Beater, there's a little bit of worry here on your normals. Like, things that are normally counterable or like shadow counterable are immediately not, as long as Hisako has Wrath Meter.
And I really would like to see Puppy Swarm activate Instinct very soon, because at this point, he's not going to be able to get a second. So he has to make the one that he gets now, you know, the moment. And here it is. Not going to spend any shadow meter.
Oh! The air Orio's on. Oh, no. Shouldn't have ended that. That was way too early. Oh, we're just going for it. Let it rip. Okay.
Oh, the backdash into the Shadow command grab. Not quite enough. Break the wall. Blocked. Oh, man. Puppy Swarm finds a game. He's alive.
Somehow, some way, Puppy Swarm pressed every single button available for Hisako and won. I'm so mad. I'd be so upset if I ran.
See, here's the thing, Zero.
I'm tilted.
Here's the thing, Zero. How does your opponent know what you're going to do if you don't know what you're going to do?
Exactly. That's why I'm tilted.
No, man. That's just like Yomi level 4, but you don't even know that you're Yomi level 4.
It's not Yomi level 4. I'm getting really irritated right now. My blood is boiling.
See, you play League, you just do everything in the book, and then even though you should have died, and you win, you just say calculated.
Fighting games.
I meant to do that. Totally.
Fighting games.
Fighting games are the best. That's why we're all here. 1-2. Puppy Swarm needs 2 games to stay alive in the tournament.
Nice cold shoulder here to get the start. No jumping, please. I have hail to keep myself safe. Oh, what?
I don't know how that connected either. I didn't see the gap for it, but hey.
Oh, he dropped the shatter. That's what it was.
So this is gonna look like a repeat of the first 2 games. Ray is looking very commanding.
Oh, wow. What a challenge. Of
Yep.
course, you could definitely challenge that second hit of the Rekka there. Yikes. Wake up. Rekka's here. Not continuing the combo. That's okay. All right, come down to the ground, please. I kind of need you over here.
Yes, that is opener ender. Tries to use the instinct to confirm the combo, but not able to get it.
What's interesting, after the jump in, you could have done a parry there. Oh.
No, you cannot be doing that against Sasako and Instinct. Puppy Swarm on his last legs.
Ooh, the puddle punch correcting for you. Ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. The Glacius Ultimate. Did I do the voice right?
I think you got pretty
Was that
close.
No, close? All right. Nice.
I think
We're
you.
a T for T game.
I
out
think
here.
you can do it better than I can.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ultimate.
Yeah, there you go. That was pretty. It sounded like you were burping.
I don't know, dude. I tried.
Is that how you like? Do you think?
I
that's
tried
how
to
you
add
go?
the
Like,
gruff, and the problem that
Uh-huh.
I have is I don't have water over by me, so I can't really wet the whistle enough to do that kind of thing.
Okay.
I feel like you're not accepting this answer.
I'm accepting it. I understand how difficult it is to create voices without hydrate. That's.
I don't know. That okay felt pretty dismissive to me. I don't appreciate that.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound dismissive. I was just accepting what you were saying. I do apologize, but no, that's I can totally.
It ain't
have
that.
empathy
It ain't
with you.
that serious.
It's very serious. People, we don't bully here on Low Kick Esports. All right, we don't kick people while they're down just because we kick low.
We,
It's only
well,
more effective the heavier the opponent is.
Not you, right? So what you can do to help out your fellow players is head on over to Match Reno. We are at 2850. I know we can do a little bit better than that, guys. Super simple. You just take this code LKO17KI. You sign in the top right. You hit contribute. You throw that coupon code right there. You hit contribute. You throw in 50 cents. Super easy. Look at Furbus throwing $20 dues of his own shmoney.
Dollary dues.
$20 dues. Super simple, guys. So
Yabba dabba doo.
support your players because they are giving you some great entertainment. So let's see. We got Trev Ward and Ray has already left my lobby. Do I need to remake? I hope I don't have to.
You shouldn't have to remake, right?
Sometimes the lobby system is a little janky and it makes it impossible for people to refine the lobby. It's weird. So while I'm waiting to see if Ray can find the lobby again, second shout out to my own team. If you guys have never seen this, I'm not sure anybody's ever done this, but you ready for it? Boom. We're running ARMS. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Next Tuesday, July 28th, ARMS. Did you know ARMS has rollback 0?
That just recently got implemented.
It has rollback.
Yeah, that's fantastic that they recently implemented rollback.
And they didn't implement rollback into Smash because why?
There's too many directions, too many calculations. There's weight involved, and different sizes, momentum. What if an item gets thrown?
I feel like you're just making excuses for Nintendo. I'm not saying that you have the answers. It just baffles me that Smash is as huge as it is. They didn't give rollback to Smash? What are you doing, guys?
Please don't call me out on my backing up for Nintendo. Otherwise, my Nintendo chip will explode in my Switch.
Ah, man, look at that. The man himself, Keats, coming in chat and giving me the lore on why Smash can't have rollback. If you guys haven't, please look up the KI documentary. I haven't watched it myself because I'm dumb. But I'm sure Keats is featured in it.
Yep.
Keats gives an amazing breakdown on what rollback is, how it works, and why you should have it. So definitely give that man a look up and educate yourself, because he knows way more about that than I ever will.
There was also a more in-depth interview, same channel, that has a documentary that Keats did as well on netcode. It was actually a really fascinating conversation. If you really want to check out more info on glory that be fighting game netcode and why KI has excellent netcode.
Shoutouts to Keats and his team way back in the years of supporting KI and having the great push for rollback, because that's why we're able to run this tournament today. And I'm waiting on Trev Ward to stop playing League of Legends, come play his match.
No, that's cool. That's interesting to think about that ARMS uses some of the tricks that racers and shooters use. That's actually fascinating to think about.
Much appreciated for the explanation, Keats. Because I learned something today. Keats, dropping all the knowledge, man.
I know I'm sitting here in silence right now, but I'm actually reading what Keats is saying.
As you should. Everybody should be reading what Keats is saying.
Because it makes sense. I'm sitting here like, I don't know why I didn't think of it that way.
I need everybody who cares about fighting games to pay attention to what Keats says and understand how rollback works and understand why rollback is good. Because we need to be pushing every single fighting game developer for rollback netcode. Delay-based is no longer acceptable. I can play Tekken right now and get matched with like 7 other people in my region despite having godlike internet now, because delay-based sucks, and it's going to be 3 or 4 bar. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like kind of leading into it. They did that's where what it's called Peeker's advantage in CS:GO, right?
Yeah, that's a general term for shooters.
Yeah. Which is always interesting to think about how that works. Or you'd be like, oh man, I couldn't even see that guy around the corner. But no, I saw it. Mm-hmm.
It's frustrating for sure for things like that, you know, when you're playing a shooter and you get shot while you're behind a corner, but you know, you got to remember that you're sending your data to a server, so it can't be 1-to-1. I mean,
but the thing though, like for that Peeker's advantage setup, it's that it's more satisfying for the shooter,
right?
And which is more important. Like you feel like you actually did a good play, which in a way you did. So it's just frustrating for the receiver, but it's fine.
But enough about rollback netcode. Just again, pay attention to Keats, understand what he says, and push other developers for rollback. Right now, we got to get back into our losers semis. Ray X-Man and Trev Ward.
Fire and Ice, the classic matchup here. Nice throw out the block stone for a bomb here. Ooh, punch him. Okay. The slobber knocker begins. DPs on DPs, breakers into breakers.
I can't imagine that Trev is going to try and be as stylish as he was against Furbus.
Yeah, Ray X-Men is definitely another excellent player like Furbus. Of course, some scary situations you can be put into with like that right there. That was actually terrifying.
Right, that's what I mean. He had the freedom to do it against Tusk, because Tusk has a little bit harder of a time keeping Cinder in check, whereas Glacius, you don't want him to touch you at all.
Ooh, wow. I guess it was already in recovery of the flash kick. Interesting. Really good stuff here. Glacius coming out.
I really like how Ray used Break the Law. I know it's not called Break the Law. It's the same move as Zato from Guilty Gear. I don't know why. That name just sticks with me a lot better than Liquid Eyes. But I really like how he used Break the Law to go around the Cinder DP to get to Trevor's back to punish without having to worry about the fire pillar.
Ooh. Cold Shoulder challenging the Trailblazer. Now here we go. The guessing game begins. Into Cold Shoulder, of course. Glacius classic. Yo, we're just spending the meter. Look at this. The confidence. Holy crap. Ray X-Men is on another galaxy. Playing some Glacius. Ray probably traveled to the planet where Glacius comes from and got some tips at this point.
I don't know why Trevor spent that bar.
Probably just set up like to do a fired up arms. You're gonna need that eventually, but it wasn't landed on the ground.
Opener ender, and he maybe accidentally popped instinct, but the puddle punch is
that was definitely a
just gonna take it anyway.
All right, so first game going to Ray X-Men here. And man, it was such a back and forth. Of course, Glacius just has way more damage in his arsenal than Cinder does.
And let me give you a reminder, this is what we're looking at. So the winner of this match will go on to fight Eriki, and the winner of that match is waiting for UYU's Aphex in Grand Finals. So we've had a tough bracket so far. Aphex is, like I said earlier, looking to be the one that takes it all, but I'm sure Ray is seeing red right now, trying to climb his way back up into a Grand Final scenario.
Yeah, he's probably seeing red because there's a fire in his face. And fire is usually like some shade of red.
Zero,
So
what did I say?
imagine-
What did I say earlier?
I just was presenting the facts to you. I don't.
Stop.
Okay.
No puns.
Okay.
No puns.
Okay. All right. Early lockout here. Gonna fire up the legs there. That removes some cold shoulder. Still gonna do it.
Shatter
Okay.
catches
Wow,
Trev.
and
Oh,
another
the
one,
counter breaker.
But still, you're fired up here. Gotta be careful. Make it really count.
Honestly, it don't matter
you
when
sure
you're
did.
taking 64% off your opponent's life. But he's going to take a
here we
64%
go.
his own. Shadow DP. Yes,
It never
indeed.
doesn't matter. Because look at that. How much buildup there was of that white life. Trying to get the anti-air. Yikes. Armor saves him. Gonna get the punish off the puddle punch there. Wraps up that round just as quick as it started here. Gotta respect the fired up.
Nah, never respect it. Be like Trinity, where you go an entire life bar.
Oh man, another puddle punch. Oh, goes unpunished though. Okay. Nice. Trailblazer startup actually shuts down the cold shoulder. Oof. All right, here we go. Probably wall splat, y'all. Okay.
DP. Oh, no, sorry. Shadow Trailblazer through the shatter.
Yeah. Off the ground, which is a smart option, and plus it's a shadow starter, so we're gonna get a nice chunk of KV meter there. Okay, or levels rather. Okay, look at this. Nice hefty lead here for Trevward.
Hey, he was just trying to chip him out.
Yeah.
The jump back Lance catching him. Shatter finds its mark.
Okay, no wall splat. Interesting. Because that could have been another setup opportunity here for Ray X-Men. All right, here we go. What's it going to be? Up in the air, avoiding the hail. The third one's on the way.
I actually really like
Armor
that
still
he-
up. Yo, punish that. Here we go. Recapture. Okay, we're styling. We're just styling.
And he
You
drops the
messed up!
style!
Oh!
You can't be styling it if you're not finishing your plate!
I can't believe it. Okay, still an opportunity. Yikes. Yeah, that's going to be it right here.
Oh man, Trevor makes this so scary. Alright, but what I was gonna say is, back when they were on the other side of the screen, it was extremely smart from Ray to put up all those hail, because Trevor was in the air and he had his instinct on. I'm sorry, Ray had his instinct on. So no matter what, when oops, I'm sorry, that's the wrong thing. When Trevor came down, there was nothing he could do but get hit by one of those hail.
Yep. Yeah, because the armor was up there. Regardless, he would have been safe once that hail is set up. So it would have, at the very least, even if he didn't have armor, it would have reset neutral for you. And it would have been a better situation for Glacius because Glacius would have had corner advantage.
Right, because if he got hit by the hail, we'd have plopped right in the corner at his feet.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Game 3. Both players putting out damage on the board. Look at this. Super Sonic, Super Saiyan, Cinder. It's like he's got a Saiyan armor.
Considering how much
hair.
damage that he did in 2 different games, he could be Super Saiyan. 74% is not easy to get.
Yeah, definitely not with Cinder. unless you fire them up. All right, here we go. Knockdown. Goes for meaty. Ooh, early break here. I couldn't even tell what it was. All right, nice back throw here.
Trying
Man,
his best to
I
put
tell you
Trev
what.
in the corner.
Yeah, every single time Ray X-Men is just after a reset, goes for cold shoulder to close that gap, and Trevor's navigating the way around it.
I like
Not
the
respecting
backdash
the
from
flames
Trevor.
here. Got to be careful. Ah, jeez, you really got to start respecting those flames. Holy crow. There we go. Can't punish it quite yet. There's the punish there. Yeah, we got to start slowing down here on Ray X-Man's side. Keeps pressing the buttons on legs. Trevor's recognizing it, taking advantage of it. So yeah, definitely 74% is going to be on the way. And of course, punishing the puddle punches and making good recognition here. Both limbs set on fire.
And he's reigniting.
Just legs, just legs. The arms went out. It was a pretty early one. So, oh.
It's one thing if you keep reigniting yourself when you're trying to get 60% in a combo. It's another thing when you're just letting yourself be reignited for nothing.
But even then, trying to get 60% in a combo, we saw that just was not worth it. Okay. It's going to get shut down, though. Yikes. Oh, oh no, that's not what you wanted. That's for sure not
Did
what
he
you
forward
wanted.
dash? Is that what I just saw?
Yeah, he forward dashed.
I don't think I've ever seen a Glacius do that on purpose.
Nice. Lance, of course, landing into the Inferno. Oh, for a reset, too. Wasn't blocking.
Get the wall splat, sweep him out, blow him out. Final Instinct activating for Ray. He already got hit with the armor, so that puddle punch was not saved.
Unfortunately, Trevor read Ray X-Men like a book. Knew for a fact that these puddle punches are coming out left and right. It's coming out for free. Honestly, they have so many free samples of this puddle punches, you have to just come into the store and try them out. And Trevor's had enough of them.
As of right now, Ray definitely needs to slow down because he's reignited himself I don't know how many times now. And
Every time.
It's too dangerous. It's just far too dangerous.
The risk is not worth it because you're firing yourself up. Sure, you got your 60%, but all it takes now to catch up is one touch, and then there's another 60% in your opponent's favor.
And the thing with characters in this game is that your auto doubles, you have two sets of them for most characters. You have your punches and your kicks. So if your kicks are ignited, just do punches.
Well, of course, too, like, and correct me, actually, no, you still have a linker in Shatter. So you don't have to use Cold Shoulder linker.
Either way, like, I don't know if Glacius has a punch linker. I don't play Glacius, but most characters do have two versions of linkers. I mean, there's, of course, exceptions like General Rom, who only has one linker and it's only punches, but most characters usually have two options so they can avoid that burn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could use the Shatter to avoid the leg burn, but let's see. Here we go. Another costume change for Trevor here. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's going to punish that throw here. Oh, missed the recapture, though. A little topsy-turvy up in the skies.
I don't think that was his fault. Seems like it was just an awkward positioning.
Yep.
One thing I've noticed that Trevor Ward isn't doing is he's not trying to set up any bomb throw setups.
That's because he doesn't need to.
But
Ray X-Men is already sacrificing himself by doing just bad decisions, which is unlike Ray X-Men, really. Setting up hail at that range, especially when your opponent has meter.
But it's
of
still
course,
something.
There's been so many puddle punches that have been coming out that just get punished for free.
It's still a threat that I feel like he should have on the table, because if you can land a bomb on him, then a throw becomes that much scarier.
But why bother if you're opening up your opponent for free? That's a move you don't need.
I guess if you can keep it tight and you don't need it, then yeah. Leave it for a separate day. Another tool in the arsenal.
Going for jumps here. How is Trevor going to answer this? Of course, he could definitely hit the Lance limbs. And he's prepping for a fire up. There we go.
One more hit'll do
Already
it.
in the air. Here's the fire up. Going to get the recap. Oh, nice break here. Yeah, goes for shoulder. Enough chip to close it out here. Still fired up in instinct. Oh my goodness. Stop cold shouldering at that range. Stop breaking so early. This is going to really add up. Of course, we're going to add up levels here just to get a nice hefty chunk of damage. What? That was 50? Yeah.
Ray isn't out of it. He does have one more instinct to play with, but that's going to do it.
Yep. Trevor is so, and no pun here, on fire. Just honestly understanding every single one of his opponents that he's been going across in this bracket, making excellent decisions, recognizing the tendencies of the players that he's been going up against really quickly. And that's so important, especially in a short set bracket like this. I mean, you see some players that like do really well in long sets, but like Trevor is just adapting almost immediately in every match that he's been in. And we just see that across the board, where the only match that he lost was actually against Ray X-Men. So turning it around, I guess, yeah, you did have that long-term knowledge. So nice job, Trevor. 3-1 over Ray X-Men. And Trevor moves on to fight off against Eriky here, and Eriky's Mira.
And this is our losers finals. So winner of this will go on into grand finals to face UIU's Aphex.
Yep. So this will be interesting because Trevor's been on top of punishing the mistakes of his opponents. And one thing we've been consistently talking about every time Eriky shows up playing Mira is that Eriky spends a lot of blood health. A lot. More than probably necessary. But hey, he gets the damage. It works out. It's got him this far in the bracket here. But now you're really going to have to start paying attention to those resources, because this is somebody that's not going to let you get away with them for free. Here we go. Opening round here. Bats. Nice cross up here from Eriky. Trying to keep it short and simple. Very little blood spent. Nice flash kick to open it up.
The question I have for Trevor in this matchup is, do you think he's going to try and do as many ignitions as he can on limbs to essentially combo with the HP spent?
Oh, I really like the short fall to get to the other side. Cross up. Nice. But yeah, no, of course. That's such an awesome tool to have. Ooh,
too late on the shadow counter. Yeah.
But that's such a good tool for Cinder to have to shut down those limbs. Because we're thinking about what? You have options. Shut down the command grab so she can't, or she could, but like, you know, you're also adding white health to that damage if you try to do get your health back. Of course, bomb loops, unbreakable, keep it as unbreakable as we can. Nice instant overhead here. Not able to wrap it up. Just tries to go for a reset and to throw. Still able to get the damage to close out the round here.
So on top of comboing with the white health, I think it's super important for Cinder to ignition the arms, because that's all of Mira's greatest buttons.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. And that takes care of her multi-hitting normals too.
So it takes out her scythe mix-up, her high-low scythe. It takes out her multi-hit normals. It takes out her big hit buttons, her air normals.
Wow, nice quick level 4 here. Oh boy. Not sure what he was trying to wake up with there. That's not looking good here. Into wall splat. Immediate ultra. Look at that.
Just enough meter left in the KV to get a single light hit for the ultra confirm. Eriky taking game number 1.
Yeah, and of course, like I said at the beginning of this match, right? Eriky is not shy in spending that blood, but look at that. We only had, what, 15% blood spent for that's probably the most he spent in that entire game.
It definitely was not much, because he didn't really even need to utilize the bite linkers, the command grabs, or the shadow bite ender.
So Eriky changing up the game plan here. Knows who they're dealing with, especially since Cinder also can kind of go toe-to-toe with Mira in the skies. Just thinking about like flash kick and think about how Pillar can stop that, because it's just down up kick. So no matter which direction you go misting, it's going to correct and going to get caught, as long as Trevor, waits long enough for that miss to switch sides. You can get some weird situations, but for the most part, that's just an easy anti-air.
And the thing is, there is no such thing as a charge character in this game. So even though it's a flash kick input, there is no wait time.
Nice. Okay. So let's see here. In this zoning game, it's going to be very interesting, because of course Trevor can just keep jumping, throwing those bombs, and just opening up Eriky that way. Nice. Wall splat into throw, still locked out. So, ooh. Oh, yep.
Trev is
Respect
just
that bomb.
putting on the pressure in the corner, throwing the bombs, making airtight block strings. So Eriki still doesn't have Shadow
crossed
Meter.
up. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, and that's about your health gone right now because of how much blood was spent. And that was just spent simply because he was throwing out bats left and right. That's the risk that you take when you throw out medium bats like that. Oh, wow. Early lockout.
There it is,
light up
igniting the arms.
Just like you said there. Yep, clap him. Ooh! What an attempt to shadow counter here. No recapture. Could have ended it right there if he wanted to. Oh,
He
my
still
goodness.
can. If he can get one Shadow DP, it will kill.
Yep, got some of the health back thanks to the Mira's instinct, which automatically drains the health that the Eriki needs.
Now, once she goes into Instinct, she can press High Punch and Heavy Kick again, and it puts out that miss, and it stays on your opponent until you get hit, I believe, or until Instinct runs out.
Yep, until you get hit or instinct runs out. That'll. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. All right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the one-touch
I thought
break.
that was going to be it. Can you finish your food, please?
There it is. Trevor tying 1-1.
There we go. And I really like that, like you said, in the idea lighting Mira's arms on fire, it removes a lot of her normals, a lot of her like really good linkers and enders.
And while we're talking about igniting, question in chat, which I didn't realize till now that we have not explained it. So Cinder has a special ender where he gets to choose either his opponent's arms or legs. So that means every time you use one of those buttons, whether it be a normal, a special, a command normal, or even an ender, I believe, you re-up that ignition, and what it does is every second it's on you, it ticks down your HP and white life. So it essentially adds to the potential damage of this game. And if you do press the button, you have reignited, and it's based on the level. So if you get a level 4 Ender with Cinder, that's going to be on you for a while, and if you press a button, it reignites into a level 4. It's truly terrifying sometimes. And that's why you see Cinder sometimes get 70% combos, because his opponent kept reigniting himself.
Oh, wow. What an interesting interaction there. She already dashed through. There's more mist. Okay. Ooh, nice cross under with the spiral arrow here. Oh, not fired up. So not going to catch up with the flame pillar. Oh, interesting challenge here. Trevor taking the turn back. Early lockout, so it's going to be a hefty chunk of damage. Take this opportunity to get health, though. Nothing misting out of there. Eriki's spending so much health just to miss. Oh, wow. Yeah, good punish off of the bats there, or excuse me, the Trailblazer there with bats. Nice anti-air. Oh, could have recaptured, actually. That would have been really smart to extend it. Of course, easily breakable if you would have done that.
So Trev is now going to get a combo of his own. Not going to be too much damage as he's going to drop it, but Cinder himself doesn't really build up the level Ender very well without Shadow Meter.
Oh, no, I mean, like, it's all the hits that he gets. He builds hits over time. A lot like Shadow Jago, for example. Shadow Jago doesn't really do damage, but it's about, like, how quickly he can build up KV and how quickly you build up those levels. Like, sure, you might break here and there, but that's going to build up over time. If I'm opening you up, then, yeah, I'm going to be all right.
And I believe it was Season 3 that changed it, so even if you do get a breaker, you only restore half of the potential life. Whereas in previous seasons, you got all of it back.
Uh-oh. Yep, there we go. Firing up the arms. Unfortunately, there. Got to be careful. All right, those are out. Still white life on the board. Oh, my goodness. I think an anti-air tried to come out. I wonder if it was a command throw he tried.
Eriki has got to be careful here. He may have just enough life to get a second instinct, but since he's blowing all this HP, he's not going to get it. He put himself in danger. He's got to find some way to regain all this HP. There it is. Wake up command grab. Using the bite linker. Counter breaker coming up. He is Mira. This is big damage. He's got just enough shadow meter. Adding on the bats. One touch break. The Scythe Ender is going to do about 60%. 80. What am I talking about? 87%. One touch break. It's the heavies.
Really well done. Ericy keeping their cool here. We got 2-1 on the board. Ericy taking the lead.
87%. That makes it tonight's biggest combo. Mira, everybody.
Mira hurts a lot. And of course, we saw how much blood was spent. So yeah, it's fair. It's worthwhile.
Because I want to say
there was sacrifices made for that.
I know that the level of special determines how much HP she spends, but I want to say on average, most special is like 7 or 8% of her HP. It's a lot.
Oh,
it definitely adds up.
Well, I mean, like, yeah.
Like I said, I don't have the numbers like in front of me, but like just visually looking at the life bar, you can tell whenever she uses miss, I swear that's like 10%, maybe a little bit more, maybe 12%. Also, every time she air dashes, it takes like maybe 1%.
Oh, probably like more than that. Definitely more than that.
The air dash isn't much. No, the air dash, not much. The mist, way more.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Counter attempt, immediately going for bites. Of course, some of the easier link in her break, too, because she, 3 bites is heavy, 2 bites is medium, 1 bite is light.
And they're not too fast, so you can easily visually confirm that.
And look at how much or gray health there is. Oof.
Ericy left about 40% of his life in silver, so pretty easy to kill him. Missing over the falling attack. Very smart. I'm not sure about adding on that little bit of extra damage with the Shadow Scythe. It maybe only tacked on 6%.
Oh, wow. Dropped it, though. Ooh,
that time Trevor saw the miss. He knew it.
Here we go. Going for damage, of course. Bombs set up here.
One more hit'll do it.
I wonder too, actually, now that I think about it, does misting drop a bomb? Like if you're stuck with a bomb? Because I know changing bodies for Arya drops the bomb. Dash teleport doesn't drop the bomb, but
You know, I have never thought about that before. Maybe someone in chat has that answer, because I certainly do not.
I try to remember, for some reason, there were some properties that would drop a bomb on a character. I just don't remember what.
Well, either way, we are getting into the final game of Losers Finals, game number 5.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the winner goes on to fight Aphex. Quick look at the top 8 bracket before we get in this final game, so you can see the road that these people have taken.
Yeah, it's been quite a road ahead here. Aphex has just been sitting on ice for at least the last 40 minutes.
But
unless he's sitting in ranked out there, hopefully he's keeping warm.
That's a privilege, if you ask me, because, you know,
is it?
When you get into grand finals, you have 2 sets to play with. Your opponent has to beat you 6 times.
Well, some might be of the mentality that they're still playing games and keeping warm in the bracket. All right, wow. Early lockout means hefty damage here.
60% easily.
Yeah. All right. Ooh. Yep, nice throw here into setups here. Nice blocking low. Trevor's going to take the turn. Nice into instinct to get immediate recapture. Love the delay just to try to bait a lockout. Let's fire up those arms. Look at how much gray health there is. We're going low. Watch the toes from afar. You're still lit up, dog. And now you have a battery ender for you. Get some meter back that you just spent to take care of it. Well done here. All right.
Notice Eriki lost about 40 to 50% of his previous life bar because he was caught in silver. He had a clear advantage, but then Trevor just took advantage of the fact that there was so much silver HP built up.
Ooh, okay. Nothing off of it yet. And we saw the instinct miss was applied, trying to desperately get some blood health back. It's not looking like it's going to happen. Into a wall splat we go. Hard knockdown, bomb setup. Oh my god. No recapture. That's okay, though. Oh.
He's got one touch left now because he used that miss. He's going to get the command grab, so he's going to restore maybe about 20%.
Yeah, but there's so much health gone. Yikes. Eriki going back to some bad habits here, misting all over the place. Where's that calculated Eriki for the first game that we saw? Unfortunately, won't be seeing any more of that. Eriki dropping to 3rd place in this bracket. Trevward moving on to go against Apex. And it's looking like this Toad might get its tongue burned.
I believe we've seen this grand finals once before. It might have been our first bracket.
Yeah, it was a Rash mirror previously.
That's right, it was. All right, guys. I know we got a lot of you in the chat. We got 52 of you. Before we get into our grand finals, let me give one more shout out to the match arena. We're only at 2850. All you got to do, sign in, copy this code LKO17KI, and hit contribute. Super simple. It's free money going to the players. And the way that we handle it at Low Kick is we divide the pot by however many entrants there were. So if we're above 16, I forgot the threshold after that, 16 to 32, I think we pay out top 3. But since we're below 16, it's top 2 payouts. So give some love to Apex and Trev Ward. Give them some shmoney for putting on such a grand show. And I also want to say one last time that if you enjoy these streams, please consider donating either, through Matcherino to help the players, donating directly to us as Low Kick. We appreciate it. Even subs are greatly appreciated. As you can see right here, we do have a dono page. Let me see if someone hit exclamation donate for me, I believe is what that is. I can also throw this link in chat for you guys. But COVID has greatly affected a lot of us, so we are all hurting. Personally, I am not. I'm one of the lucky ones to be an essential worker of the Low Kick crew. But the other guys, they're not doing great. Their jobs have shut down and whatnot. We all have bills to pay. So if you are considerate enough, please do drop a dono here. Either way, we're still going to keep doing this for you guys because we absolutely love doing it. So let's get to it. Our grand finals. Apex's UYU versus Trevor. Who you got?
Who do I got? I can't call it like that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a real treat. Some of these players have been playing for years. Actually, both of them have. I'm not going to lie. I was going to try to lie. I was going to try to pretend that somebody showed up out of nowhere with the TJ combo, but I can't do that. I can't do it to these two players. These wonderful human beings. I'm so glad I can call friends. They call me friends, I think. I like to think that.
I like to think we're all friends.
We're all friends, right?
It's a one big KI community. We're all friends in the community.
Except for that one guy.
Except for those people that aren't friends with each other. They know who they are. Because I know there's some serious rivalries, and I don't mean rivalries in the friendly manner.
Well, looks like Trevor's going to be playing it as Cinder this time around. And, of course, Apex sticking with the patented Rash.
He's going to unload the Toad. Defog the Polywog.
I'm going to need Apex to send me pictures of what he's wearing right now because I feel like he's wearing his Toad onesie.
I don't like what you're insinuating. Please stop.
He's becoming one with the Toad. Here we go. Nice backdash into boot to punish.
Listen, you got to take that one to the DMs. You can't be saying that one on stream. Yeah, what are you wearing right now? Jesus, Zero.
I had to close it out with the rest of the sentence, all right? Now it's okay.
I bet you're wearing that Toad onesie that I like. All right, we got a shadow counter coming for Trev Ward. Gonna be getting the wall slide under. Burning
I
up the
tried to
legs.
move on. I'm sorry. I tried to move on, and he just wouldn't let me. Legs are burnt up, which is actually really important because that way the reversal boot is less of a worry. Oh my
Did
God.
he just stuff the Shadow Ram? Hello?
Excuse me? Did he stuff it with the Shadow boot? No.
Yo, no. That was definitely Shadow Ram. He stuffed it with a light punch because Shadow Boot is 100% invulnerable.
Right. I was gonna be like, I don't know. Someone explain to me how that worked. All right, nice start for Trevor out here, tossing Trevor into the corner. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was essentially a checkmate situation because if you
Yeah.
guys don't know, Shadow Boot does a grip of chip damage.
Oh wow, just a normal jump in and just no confirm. Both players surprised by that situation.
I think Trev should spend his instinct rather soon because he's still at the threshold where he might get a second one.
Big hand.
Maybe not anymore.
Yeah, that's gonna be really tough here, but it's still very doable. He doesn't need another one if he can make this instinct count. Here we go, nice opener into immediate level 4. Let's see what you got here. Nice bomb loops, put up the damage. You already have the level 4. Make it unblockable, or unbreakable, excuse me. Nice. Yep.
And very quickly to explain.
Really smart decision there. Because he already had level 4. Of course, pop that instinct. Of course, get the bomb. Smart play.
And let's explain Unbreakables really quick for the people at home who don't know. Unbreakables, meaning you literally have no break chance. Because Cinder was not touching Aphex, he has no way to combo break.
He was touching with fireballs, basically. Yeah.
Both
Otherwise,
in
like
danger.
Glacius' Shatter is breakable, for example. And Portal Punch.
Overhead, and that should do it.
No. Oh, no.
Gonna walk up and give him the double fist to the back of the head. What are you crouching for?
That's such a... Oh, man. A frustrating situation. Just to be bummed out by that. Like, there's no way you're going to overhead me. Want to bet?
See, here's the thing. You can't be bummed out about that kind of stuff. This is the first game in the set. You ain't got time to be upset about things like that.
Yeah, but of course, Trevor's on loser's side, so that's something you have to think about right away. You can't take too many chances at losing. All right, into game 2 we go.
Trevor is just going around the entire wheel. All the colors, all the costumes.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Put on a show. If you're not going to change the character, you may as well change costume. Give the game something to load.
I feel like there's too many people that don't like doing that because they have their color and they have to play that color.
That's an anime thing. You anime players. Unbelievable.
Hey, I didn't say I'd do it. I just said I've noticed it.
Hey, you don't have to get so defensive, man.
I play Tekken, all right? Zero, all right? Okay?
All right. Nice little back and forth here. Still fairly even. Boot's going to really start this up here for Apex. Yeah, nice. Recapture. Oh!
Double lockout. That's going to be big damage for Aphex. Boot ender,
Yeah.
60%. You don't see Rash get that kind of damage very often.
Especially, like, you can take your time with some of these breaks, right? Because heavy is going to be Axe. Medium is going to be the Morning Star on the kicks.
Yeah, and
So that's
Rash
something to
is
think
one
about.
of the characters that does not have 2 sets of doubles. So if he hits either, you know, light or medium of whichever button, there's only 1 set. Tack on more damage with the Shadow. Cash it out with the boot. 43%.
Oh, wow. Yep, nice Trailblazer through the Wicked Tongue. Oh, wow. Opened up. Immediate cancel into Instinct. Oh, no. Early break. That's not what you're looking for.
Yep. Extended with the Shadow Trailblazer. He actually gets a reset somehow. Recapture broken.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a good punish here. Immediate lockout, too.
Shadow
Into
boot
boot.
ender.
Yo, oh my goodness, you're already dead. I said, surely he's got one more shot.
Nah. Not with Shadow boot ender.
Yeah, definitely not with Rash. All right, we're up 2-0 over Trevward.
Trev is on his last legs. One more game. If he gives up this game, then AFX takes it.
That's looking really good. Looking really good out here. Trevward put up quite a fight to come through the losers bracket, to be honest. Like, this is no easy feat to pull off, especially fighting so much. And, you know, the mental exhaustion, you know, on the one hand, like you were saying, like, all right, well, cool. I get to relax for 2 games. And then on the other hand, it's like, I have to play for 2 games. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, 2 sets is no easy task. Coming out of losers into grand finals, like, it's such a tall order, especially when you get to this kind of level. As we were saying earlier, all the players in most brackets are killers. Like, you have death pools all over. Aphex is one of those players. So when you make it to grand finals, it's not like, oh, hey, you know, this should be a fun time. No, this might be your hardest match yet. Like, there's no way you're taking this free. There's no way you're taking any game free.
No, not at all. Here we go. Could be tournament point here for Aphex. Oh, wow. Shutting down the boot with the Trailblazer.
Do you think the pink is enough of a power-up for Trev Ward?
Yeah, it could be. Makes him see everything. Oh, wow. And look at the level 4. Don't forget, too. Yeah. Jeez, you were still on fire. 42%. The taunt? Are you serious, Trevor? He's got meter.
Trevor could be feeling himself. I mean, he's already got about a 65% life lead, so let him.
Not over till it's over. And of course, you really want to try to taunt the clown that is Aphex. Aphex invented the taunt button.
He's playing Rash, the character of Taunt.
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
A lockdown situation, not much that he could do. Don't worry, we're gonna see some rapid downward presses, 2s coming out from Aphex here in a moment. Or maybe play super serious. Aphex is a changed man. He plays top tier now.
Adding on the level ender, cashing out with the DP for max damage, 43%.
Oh wow, which headbutt works more?
Trevor does have instinct. Next confirm could be dangerous.
Oh, just decides to spend it. That's not looking good here. All right, 50% health left on Aphex's bar. All right, let's see how. Oh wow, nice backdash from Aphex. We're gonna try to go for a reset here. Toss him into the corner.
There's instinct shadow boot coming out into the instinct confirm.
Okay, nice wrecking ball. Try to catch him with the cart. Not happening here. Nice, really quick break here from Aphex. Oh boy. Oh, try to challenge with the jab, and that just didn't work out. Not able to confirm. Didn't think it was gonna work. Oh my.
Gonna blow out
Flip
with the
out.
light punch. No, not binding on the counter breaker.
Yo, they're just spending all the resources. It's just like, spend it all, baby. Recap.
And the counter breaker is gonna seal it.
Are you serious? Trevor, please. It was gonna blow out. It would have. That's such a situation where it wasn't gonna recapture. It was gonna blow out. He was right there at the end of it. I guess he didn't want to take a chance that maybe, just maybe, there was a fraction of enough KV meter that it wouldn't blow out, and took the risk.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Aphex is your winner of LKO 17. I don't know what to say to that.
Congratulations, Aphex, is what you say to that.
I mean, aside from that, I feel like Trev Ward had a good chance at it, but
he really did. If he didn't go for the break, it would have been fine.
I mean, even aside from the break, in the entire set, it's hard to say what Trev Ward could have done better, because I can't say it enough that Aphex is one of the top players of Killer Instinct. It's crazy, you know, trying to take down Aphex, like.
Well, especially against Rash, right? Like, just Trevor had the right ideas there, and honestly, it was a back and forth fight. It was just Apex came out a little bit on top there, had the better reads and situations set up, and Apex is just getting up there, leveling up every day. Definitely can't take that away from him. He's just been doing so much work with the game, and is grown a lot as a Rash player, so it's really well done.
And he didn't drop a single game. That's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys.
Easy
Let me give you one more piece. Next Tuesday, we are running our first ever ARMS tournament. ARMS has implemented rollback, so we're supporting the community. We typically announce games week by week, so I can't say what week 19 is. What I can say is that next Friday, we will not be hosting a regular LKO, so ARMS is taking over for next week. We have a lot of people on staff that have personal things to take care of next Friday, so it only makes sense for us to push back. So we'll be back whatever the next Friday is. Let me confirm what that is. So the 7th. We will be back on the 7th. We are still deliberating what we're bringing back because we're trying to go through every single community within the fighting game community. We just recently introduced Soul Calibur. We're bringing Grand Blue back, I believe, on the 7th. We're introducing ARMS. I know some people have already expressed interest in, what is it, Fantasy Strike? Is that the right name?
There is a Fantasy Strike game, yeah.
Yeah, so a couple of people have asked us in the Discord already, you know, can we run a bracket for that? And we love to consider all of this. Just, it's a matter of, can we make the bracket happen? It's our only stipulation. One other thing I will tell you guys about, the Matcherino, after that exciting grand finals and entire bracket, please pump this number up, guys. This number deserves to be pumped up. Oh, it's been finalized. Normally we don't do that for a day. I got schmixed. All right, well, with that said, what I will say for the last bit is one of our players today, Puppy Swarm, if you guys are looking for more Killer Instinct action, he will be running a bracket, I believe this upcoming Monday. He's calling it Chicago Punish, which I'm sure a lot of you could appreciate. So that will be the bracket. It's open to all of NA. And he will be throwing $70 into the pot. So even if you, don't have anything going on, pop in, watch some Killer Instinct. But I can tell you from my perspective, I will be trying my best to keep Killer Instinct in rotation. So please keep on that. Hit the follow button. If you guys have enjoyed any of this, please consider subscribing. We would greatly appreciate it. But enough of my ranting. I'm LKNT. Thanks so much for joining me. My co-commentator, Zero Syndicate, you're godlike. Love having you here every single week. Any final words?
Just final words. Thank you so much, everybody that tuned in. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw today, and hopefully it inspires you to continue playing fighting games and perhaps trying a new fighting game, whether it be Killer Instinct or one of the fantastic games that community, either Low Kick eSports shows or another community that you might be seeing as well. While we're still in this lockdown, it's a perfect opportunity. You can feel free to follow me on Twitter at Zero Syndicate or on twitch.tv/Zero Syndicate as well, where I'll be playing all sorts of games, including fighting games throughout the quarantine season. Yeah.
So pop over to Zero's stream, follow him. Great guy. Also me, if you feel like it. But most of all, follow the channel, guys. We greatly appreciate it. But in terms of Spooky, you're all free now. Thanks so much for watching.